Ever wondered if you're truly free? Or are your choices, your actions, your very thoughts determined by a chain of events set into motion long before you were born? This is the age-old philosophical debate of free will versus determinism. In the grand tapestry of history, our understanding of free will has been shaped, reshaped, and challenged. Ancient philosophers like Aristotle believed in a concept called potentiality and actuality. They suggested that while we may have the potential for many different futures, only one becomes actuality through our choices, a nod towards free will. Fast forward to the Age of Enlightenment, thinkers like Immanuel Kant argued for a compatibilist approach, where free will and determinism coexist. He proposed that while our actions follow laws of nature, our freedom lies in the ability to act according to reason, a delicate dance between fate and free will. As we moved into the 20th century, existentialists like Jean-Paul Sartre and Friedrich Nietzsche championed the idea of radical freedom. They posited that we are always free, and it is this very freedom that burdens us with responsibility for our actions. But what does modern science have to say? Enter neuroscience. Some studies suggest that our brain makes decisions before we consciously choose. This implies that subconscious processes might be pulling the strings, challenging the notion of free will and leaning more towards determinism. And what about the societal norms, cultural influences and personal biases that shape our decisions? Are we merely actors following a script written by external forces, creating the illusion of free will? This brings us to an existential crossroads. If we live in a deterministic universe, what does that mean for morality, responsibility, and personal identity? Are we mere puppets on the strings of causality? Or do we truly author our own lives? Interestingly, accepting our lack of control can lead to a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Embracing the uncertainty, the chaos, the beautiful randomness of life can be liberating. It can free us from the illusion of control and help us find meaning in a deterministic world. In conclusion, the debate between free will and determinism is far from settled. Whether we are the architects of our destiny or mere observers in the grand theatre of the universe, the question remains, are you truly free? In this dance between fate and free will, we find the essence of what it means to be human. It's a question that has intrigued thinkers for centuries and will continue to inspire curiosity for centuries to come. It's a question that doesn't just dwell in philosophical texts, but permeates our everyday life. It's a question that, in the end, helps us understand ourselves better. And isn't that the ultimate quest?